I'm Carly. I'm a proactive monitoring analyst in the Saint team. So my job is to monitor customer environments and just ensure that they're running securely and reliably, and then pick up any issues. So I thought that I wanted to be a psychologist when I was at school, so I studied that at college and then went to university to do criminology with psychology. From there I ended up in a banking role, like a fraud prevention role within banking. And then I sort of leaned more into cybersecurity from that, sort of realising how important it is for the present and the future. And then I ended up in this role. So one tool that I use on a daily basis, I would say, is Copilot. From starting this role, even though I've grown up around technology and using technology, it doesn't prepare you for the technical jargon that comes working in a business like this. So Copilot's been really useful for me to, one, understand things as I've kind of got to grips with the technical side of my role, because it can give examples as well as like definitions, and it just makes it easier to understand. And it also is quite useful for then taking technical jargon and asking it to reword it so that then I can explain to our customers what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. It can be quite difficult, obviously, to ask people to allow me to make changes to their security structure within the business if they don't understand what I'm doing or why I'm doing it. So I feel like I've learnt loads since I started at IT Desk. I've learnt how to identify issues before they become problems, and also how to respond to alerts and how to prioritise them as well. I also completed a level 3 cybersecurity advisor course, and within my level 4 data analyst apprenticeship, I've learnt to use things like SQL databases and Python coding. So something our customers may not be aware of is how much of what we do is proactive rather than reactive. So a lot of the time, if things have been quiet on a customer side, it's often because we've already picked things up and managed them before it's escalated. So the main goal of SANE is to provide more time to a business rather than taking it away from them by investigating and resolving those issues early. My go-to tip would be always enable multi-factor authentication wherever you can. It is the easiest and most effective way to prevent attackers from actually getting into your account. Something I've been working on recently is improving our customer secure scores, Microsoft Secure Scores, which is basically a metric created by Microsoft to determine how secure your overall Microsoft tenancy is. The lower that score is, the less secure you generally are. So I've been working with a lot of our customers to get those as high as possible without causing any disruptions to the way that the business runs. I don't really have a typical day because no 2 days are ever the same, which is something that I actually really love about my job. So it could honestly be anything from setting up or editing conditional access policies, improving customer secure scores, helping people set up multi-factor authentication. It could be preparing a business and their devices for Cyber Essentials or Cyber Essentials Plus. It could be completing a submission for my apprenticeship or doing some learning or research towards that. So yeah, sometimes it's something that I've not even prepared for or expected on the day. You just sort of turn up and, if something needs doing, and there's always an opportunity to learn, which is really nice.